What's up, Gangstars? I just downloaded the new DLC. As you can see, there's a side quest marker. Apparently I need to go talk to Tanny and something's gonna happen. I'm all for talking to my girlfriend. Before we do that, I want to go over some things. I was kind of faffing around off screen and I kind of finished some uninteresting side quests. I did the Chieftain's Cloak side quest. I just had to upgrade my Chieftain's Cloak at the one place till it was level 6, and I turned in that side quest. Then there was a quest where Fido and Bygone were having a little conflict, and all you had to do is go back and forth between them, and you need to hand over some cotton candy or some shit. Whatever. It wasn't that interesting. And there's also a newbie crisis I haven't done yet. I could do that. I guess I could show that, but... Also, I found some Roland's journals off-screen. One of them happened to be right here, in this spot. Yep, there's a Roland journal here. There was one in the Sky Pirate base. There was one in Ding Dong Castle in Evan's room, like I suspected. It wasn't in Evan's room, per se, but it was in the secret place that's connected to Evan's room. So yeah, just like I thought, there was one there. So yeah. There was one in Hideaway Hollow on the fireplace. And get this, there was one in Allegoria. You know where it was in Allegoria? It was in the Horned One's boss room. Yeah, I decided to fight the Horned One again for giggles. And you know that little rest area before you have to talk to Lofty and fight the Horned One for real? That little rest area, that's where the journal is. Yeah, I am so glad I decided to fight him because that's the last place I would have looked. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. That was it was clever though, but that was really shocking. I don't remember where I found any others. I feel like I did. At the top of my head, I don't remember where I found them though. Oh, yeah, the Force of Nial. There's one in the Force of Nial in the Sunny Patch Pond. It was at the top of that little tree thing where, Nial used to sit. So, yeah. Okay, so that about recaps what I did off screen. Let's go talk to our girlfriend. Hi, Tanny, how you doing? Hey, Evan, let's build our own Inn in Evermore and see if we can't get this rabbit weird to put in an appearance round our way, too. What are you talking about? What's all this about inns and rabbits all of a sudden?
Blimey!
Shut up! You mean you haven't heard? Everyone's talking about this rabbit person who appears in people's streams when they stay at inns and conducts them or something. Conducting rabbit? Oh my god, don't tell me!
Huh?
Wow, you really don't have your finger on the pulse, do you? So basically, you stay in an inn and you had this really weird dream where a rabbit-headed person takes you to find this beautiful house. Loads of guests at inns all over the place have been having it. Sounds super weird, right? Wait, I heard about a rabbit-headed man once. Nella told me a story about him. Lucky you. All I got on Bond to are ones about bloodthirsty pirates and robber barons. Anyway, now's not the time to be moaning about the boss's terrible storytelling skills. Now's the time to be building an inn of our own, so we can see what all the fuss is about. Until I see this weird rabbit dream, I won't be able to sleep for wondering. You can't just go building an inn because of a story you heard, Tanny, though it does sound rather intriguing. Do we even have an... Well, apparently we don't have an inn. Ha! I knew you wouldn't be able to resist! It was always my favorite, the riddling rabbit-headed man who lived in the land of dreams. I used to make Nella tell it all the time.
Yeah!
Okay, how about this for a compromise? Apparently the Dreaming Chamomile Inn in Goldpal is the place where the most people have had the dream. Why don't we try staying there? We can build our own inn later. Okay, kind of random, but okay. Alright, make that our quest, because I don't really know where the inn is in Goldpal. Now let's see. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. That wasn't there before. Okay, what this means is there's a warp point in Evermore I haven't activated. I know for a fact that wasn't there before. And I can build a new facility! This was not here before! I did not have this option! What? Complete certain... Okay, I gotta do a certain quest or something? Wow, this is really bizarre. Oh, there's actually a warp point to the end. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, another thing I did off screen. I've actually been using the retrial spells on all the King's Cradles just to unlock them, and I actually did fight the Kingmakers again. It's nothing special, it's just really easier versions of the Kingmakers because I'm super overpowered. But I went back to Broadleaf's King's Cradle, and there's actually a guy at the cradle who gave me another manual. It was Price, actually, yeah, it was Price. Wasn't anything special, though.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I guess I've been having curious dreams of
Well,
late.
have a good night, then.
You didn't even charge me anything. What is it, free? Oh, I'm the king.
Hmm?
Where are we? I was fast asleep, and then... Oh my god, this music! This music was in the first game! It plays, like, it plays a lot during the second half, like, when you beat like, during a few mysterious moments. Litman, where the land dreams by year, should his eggs is eggs, which means I'm the only one who's real, right?
Oh!
I'm pretty sure I'm real too, Lofty, but it is rather strange. How can we all be in each other's dream? Are the others? Okay, the others are here. Oh my god, Tanny just looks so beautiful asleep in that princess outfit. That is... Go on, Evan, kiss and wake her up. You can't pass this chance. And if we're dreaming, isn't it odd that we'd be sleeping too? Oi, wakey, you lot! No napping by order of the king! Maker. In my headcanon, Evan kissed Tanny first, and no one can change that. Cooler, I slept like a log. Tanny, when did you start saying core? Tanny, do not say core. That is just, it's just a weird slang. Did somebody take us somewhere while we were sleeping? Kui, over here.
Hmm?
Who said that? Over here, I said. Come on, shake a leg.
Hello.
This must be the dream about the conducting rabbit, the one you're talking about, Tanny.
Yeah.
So the rumors were true. Let's go and take a look at that lovely little house then, shall we?
Oh.
Okay, another chapter, Tale of a Timeless Tomb. Okay, apparently, we're gonna explore the inside of the house. That's cool. Can we warp? No, we can't warp anywhere. I thought so. One more thing I wanted to bring up. I found a new outfit for Bracken. Yeah, see, that is a Goldpaw outfit, and I think it looks really beautiful. I'm gonna change the other characters' outfits too, just for the lulz. Yeah, I kind of like that outfit on Bracken. Let's change Leander's outfit. What other clothes does he have? Oh, that is so cool looking. That's good. We'll go with this outfit because it looks really cool. What does Roland have? That one makes it look like a pirate, and I kind of like it. Okay, we're gonna go with this Pirate Roland outfit. And Batu only has, oh my god! Wow! Batu! When the hell did I get that one? I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna have shirtless Batu for the rest of the game. Why the hell not? And after all that fuss about making him wear sleeves, now he's not wearing anything. He's not wearing anything. That's so ridiculous. Okay, let's see what this house is about, shall we? This looks like one of the Motorville houses. Anything over here? It is you! That weird conductor dude. Guests? Oh, I do love guests. There's nothing like visitors to make one's day. Are you the conducting rabbit? So you've heard of me, have you? Well, it's a little embarrassing to be so notorious, but I suppose it saves me the trouble of introducing myself. I am he, the conducting rabbit, or rather the conductor as I'm more usually known. Please do commit that much to memory, if nothing else. I'm going to be conducting you all on a magical journey, assuming you have eyes to see my little friends, that is. Your little friends? Oh dear, I rather fear we've attracted the attention of some unsavory sorts. Well, that'll have to be all for this particular inn. But we only just... we'll meet again another sleepy time somewhere, I'm sure. If the fates see fit, of course. Until then... Okay, so now do we have to build an inn in Evermore? Or are they going to make us go to all the inns in the game before we have to do that? Now we're waking up. So the rumors really were true! That they were, my girl. The conductor's real and every bit as rabbit-headed as they say. So we weren't just spending the night in an inn for a change of scenery. We went there deliberately to try and meet that guy? Nice of everyone to tell me. Tanny Lofty, did you hear him? He said we meet again another sleepy time somewhere.
No, listen here.
Don't tell me you're fixing to try and engineer another encounter with that there boggle-eyed bunny man. Once was plenty for old Batu. Why weren't Leander and Bracken there? Did we just happen to leave them behind for this mission? Whatever.
Yeah.
He said he had a journey to take on us. It'd be rude not to at least try and give him the chance.
Hello.
Besides, we'll never forgive ourselves if we don't find out what happens next. Yeah, I got that right. We need this game to last as long as possible, and I kind of like it. This is like way better than Breath of the Wild. Guy, you're incorrigible than Perrier. Seems we've another night or two of oddness in store for us before this little caper's over then. That we have, but not by own. He said that was all for this inn, isn't it? Now let's get out of there and find somewhere else to stay. We're in for a treat, I'm sure of it.
Hey.
Fine, but the conductor doesn't show. We all go home and forget about it. Deal? Deal! Woohoo! God, you're touched in the head, the blessed lot of you. Oh, look at them, they're so cute! How do you take screenshots? Is this how you take screenshots? Never used the screenshot command for this game. Okay, we apparently can read, Okay, they're talking about Gold Paul in this one. Wow, so it wasn't a load nonsense then. Amazing pic. Wait, how do you take a photo in a dream? You mean you don't know? It was just there. Wow, that's creepy. Are you sure it's not a trick of the light? Look through in the gold... in the gold closet to see the big bunny rabbit. He didn't get it. See my own eyes. I went back, but sure enough, no rabbit. Video. Oh, video. That is such a... Dude, that's rad. And price is there for some reason. So yeah, here's, yeah, here's, other journals that I found. No big deal. So, okay. Oh, okay, there's quest markers at every town. Including the Sky Pirate base, yeah. I kind of forget the Sky Pirate base sometimes, just because, like, there really wasn't much to do in this place. It's just a little village. I did find one of the turtles here, but still. I completely forget this is a town sometimes. But in Kuni I, you had to stay at each inn because it unlocks stuff in your journal thingy.
Will you be staying with us? Sleep well.
So I guess that's kind of what we're doing here now. Pretty interesting. Okay, this is different. Is this?
What the flip?
That it is, my lad. We're back in Weirdo Wonderland.
Hello?
Everyone, wake up! Yeah, rise and shine, man. You'll catch your death sleeping out by year. So we're all here, huh? Because it's time for the next part of the journey.
Yeah.
I knew we were on the right track! Hoo-hoo, how lovely of you all to come and see me again. I can't tell you how happy it makes me.
Oh.
That's the conductor's voice. And he can hear me too. Wonderful, just wonderful. I better conduct you back to the lovely house from last time, hadn't I? There's a shortcut nearby that will take you there, but you'll need a certain gift in order to find it. You're familiar with our little spear friends, aren't you? The Pikmin? I wouldn't be surprised if you'd even joined forces with one or two of them. Or are you the sort of people who don't believe in such things? Only time will tell, I suppose. Good hunting.
Blimey.
I suppose this means we have to conduct ourselves.
Here goes nothing.
Righto, content, is it? I reckon I can hit on that. Magnifying glasses out, gang. Oh, and this music. This music! Oh, this is the, who the fuck? This is, the Golden Grove, I think. Yeah! Oh, we're playing Ni no Kuni 1 music! Oh, the nostalgia rush is real, and there's some creepy-looking folks here. Well, they're lower level, so let's... Wow! Let's just obliterate these new enemies! For DLC enemies, you're not very strong. It looked interesting, though. Oh, we can, do this. Yeah. We don't really use these puzzle-based spells very much. Like, outside of the dungeons we learn them in. Remember in the old well, you had to use, like, almost every puzzle spell? But not much beyond that. So I'm glad they're using it here. It's kind of an underutilized mechanic, to be honest. It's Phil's car! Oh my god, I'm getting a nostalgia rush! And we're back. I wanted to explore that place more. That was amazing. Plus, it looked like there was stuff I didn't even get. Is this Oliver's house? Oh my god, this is totally Oliver's house! What are these pictures? Can we just visit Oliver's room, please? Come on. Here's the place where it's all started. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm so happy to see that you made it. Your journey here won't have been an easy one. Had you not called on the aid of our Pikmin friends, it would have been impossible, in fact. Well, yeah, but like, I already learned the spell, like, ages ago. It doesn't even matter if you had the right colored Pikmin. I think the spell works either way. Couldn't you have, you know, conducted us here a bit more clearly? It is your job, after all. And how would you have proved your word to me then? I need to know you had the gift, the eye, the way of seeing. Without it, you won't be anyone's saviors. What do you mean, saviors? Oh, just look at the time. I'm afraid we're all done for this little inn. Those ruffians seem to be catching up with me more quickly by the day.
Hey,
What the heck is going on? What exactly are you dragging us into? I'm afraid it would take an awfully long time to tell you, and by then it would be too late. No, we shall just have to meet again another sleepy time somewhere, if the fates see fit, of course. Until then! I just imagine that guy with the voice of Usopp. Oh. I suppose he must be traveling through all these streams in order to try and escape whoever's chasing him. We'll have to find another inn and see if we can't catch up with him again. Just imagine he has the voice of Usopp from One Piece. Had the dream they've been talking about, did you? Lucky you. I've not had it, and I stay here every blessed night. Okay, hammock-loving pirate. You have fulfilled your one and only duty in this whole game. Goodbye, hammock-loving pirate. You're the little runner, aren't you? Yeah, you're like the little runner from Hydropolis. These are cute kids. So I think it was on this barrel that I found the journal. I think it was that barrel. I'll look down here just in case. It might have... Okay, it might have been this one. It might have also been this barrel, but yeah, there's a journal entry on one of them at least. So, which towns? Okay. Let's just go to them in order. Even Capstan! Yeah, even Capstan upon Hall! That place has an inn. So it really is every town. And I assume the last one's going to be Evermore. They're ultimately going to build the inn. I kind of forget this place exists too, just because it's so small.
Hey, up. Good to see ya.
Davina Jones. That is a perfect name. Yep, and yeah, people are having
Right,
dreams.
then. Sleep well.
Wow, you almost sound like Davy Jones. Oh my god. From Pirates. This headhound is so tender. Well, I just got a new headcanon for Tanny. Yeah, hedgehound tartar, my favorite. Like you sure have some funny dreams, eh?
Hello.
Wake up, everyone! Why aren't Leander and Bracken with us? Oh my god, look at that moon. Look at that blood red moon. Oh my god. So creepy. So we're back in Wonderland, huh? Yeah, Wonderland. Yes, I suppose this must be the next part of the dream. Hello. Entirely correct, my young friend. The dream continues. A fine dream in which fine people meet with a very fine guide who takes them on a magical journey. You're keen to visit that lovely house again, I'm sure. And by golly, I'm keen to take you there. Which is why I brought you here. If you can fight your way through the challenge ahead, that will be further proof that you're the saviors I've been seeking. I hear a monster nearby, so this is a test, huh? Oh, I get it. A trial and courage type deal, is it? Why not? Yes, a trial and courage type deal, as he so quaintly put it.
Hello.
And what will you do if you aren't able to beat this monster? Why, then I shall just have to find someone else to take on my magical journey, and you, alas, will forget we ever met. In other words, if you'd like our adventure to continue, you'll have to put everything you've got into making it happen. Top tablet tips. Check the stone hooks on the plinths you'll find during visits to the World of Dreams for setting the stages to face your foes. Yeah, for all kinds of useful info. Heed these words, O would-be warrior. A beast birth from a bad dream doth await here. Beware its pitiless blades, and should it take wing, brace thyself for a baptism of fire. So I guess we're fighting a dragon. That makes the most sense. Wow, this place is so cool. I love that blood red moon. Oh no, you know, you're like a wyvern or something? What? Not quite a wyvern.
What's this?
A nightmare rook? Not all that terrifying. Whoa, that was so epic, Bracken. 10,000 frickin' damage. Mofo. As if he's wearing socks again. Well, that was plainly easy. Alright, that was really easy. I don't get how all these places fit together. More Dreamwood craziness. More Dreamworld craziness, I guess. Says Roland. Why are you sitting in the corner like that? I'm staying out of your way, of course.
Hello.
Oh, well, we'd like to carry on the dream from last time if that's alright. Was our beating that monster proof enough for you to continue? Oh, proof enough and more, which is why I'm pleased to present you with your next challenge, a treasure hunt right here in the house.
What?
A treasure hunt? Well, we can't just go handing special powers to our saviors willy-nilly now, can we? Where would be the fun in that? No, we must have you prove your powers of perception too. 3 lovely candies, tasty and round. Where can their crumpled up wrappers be found?
Ah.
A riddle? Just like in Nella's story.
Right.
So we need to find 3 wrappers. Leave it to us, Mr. Conductor. I shall indeed. Let the treasure hunt begin. Is this one? Well, that was... Eons ago, when the Nazcan civilization was at its peak, the language we speak today was written using a different and considerably more ancient lettering system, one that has come to be known as the Nazcan script. What's this strange writing? Okay, Nazcan.
Huh?
Here, there's something written on it, man. Magic meriteth the soul. 'Tis heart's desires proof. So the wizard ever, as his goal, keepeth wisdom, grace, and truth. I guess that's an old dialect. Travel. Traverse continents and oceans in the blink of an eye. The key to instantaneous transportation is the ability to imagine yourself at your destination. It is not enough to merely picture the scenery. All the senses must be engaged. You have to focus until you can hear the sounds, smell the aromas, and taste the air of the place in question. Naturally, this makes it impossible for a wizard to use a spell to travel to a location they have never visited. Well, I never! So that's how this travel spell I heard wizarding types talking about works, is it? Yeah, the one we use all the time. What's it doing written down on this bit of paper? These aren't wrappers, they're pages from some sort of book about magic. Oh, candy wrapper, spellbook page, it's all the same in the end, isn't it? What you have there are some pages from the fabled Wizard's Companion. Gosh, what's that? Why, merely a manual containing enough information about the art of spellcraft to turn even the most amateur's conjurer into a wizard of power beyond your wildest imagining. It's the foundation on which every wizarding career is built, in some worlds at least. Oh, do you mean Roland's World? I never heard of a book by that name. Maybe in a fairy tale someplace. Oh, come now. There are many more worlds than merely your two. There are places parallel with perpendicular to, above, below, and beyond this one, stretching off into infinity. You have a parasol stretching where now, Cursia? Parallel worlds, huh? You mean alternate realities? Sounds like something out of a movie. But what hasn't since I came here? Still, you need to concern yourselves with all that just now. All you need to concern yourselves with is the book itself. Those who master the magical and martial methods detailed in its pages can consider themselves certified savior material. Which is why you'll need to learn everything there is to know about it and the wonders it contains. But my pursuers approach. That will have to be all for this little inn. I must be on my way. Meet again another sleepy time, if the fates see fit, of course. Okay.
I'll be seeing you again soon.
So the rumors are true, are they? About that dream folks have been having, I mean. I can tell from your face that somewhat funny went on. Any road, come again, won't ye? Davina Jones, I will always remember the fond times we shared together. Now let's go to Hydropolis, because that was the next town we visited. And we're just going to visit all the towns in order.
Good day to you. Enjoy your stay.
I like to pretend we're sleeping on a waterbed because it's Hydropolis. It's like, why not? It's what the Zora Inn had in Breath of the Wild. The waterbed. We're beneath Ding Dong Dell, aren't we? What are we doing here? Never mind that for the mo. We need to wake the others up.
Ah.
Of course. Sure.
Huh?
Hey, are we underneath Ding Dong Dell? Hello, hello. Is anybody there? That's the conductor! So this is another one of his dreams, but why has he brought us here? How quickly you recognize the old place. Not that I should be surprised. It was at least partly constructed from your memories, after all. That's what memory lanes are all about. Places you know often pop up in your dreams, don't they? Well, you may think of this as probably the same thing.
Hello.
I don't understand. Would you please just tell us what a memory lane is? Weren't you listening, boy? It's where we are right now. It's a place where all sorts of people's memories get jumbled up together. Think of it as a meeting place of many minds. The dream is merely the gateway to that place. They can be a little patchy, though, so please don't be surprised if it differs here and there from what you think of as reality. Only little saviors in waiting. The house awaits beyond. I shall look forward to seeing you when you get there.
Oh, that cheek!
Oi, I ain't to nothing in waiting, mate. The cheek of it. Oh my god, it's the dungeon theme! That was seriously overused. Oh my god, I like how you can actually try to open this door, but you can't. Yeah, it's the dungeon theme that was used way too much in the first game.
Let's go to work.
Oh, who the heck are you? What are these strange enemies? Okay, I'll take 2 Angel's Tears. I'll take that. Okay, we're gonna do another one. The Cloven Hooped Stormbringer who lies just ahead. Guard against the chaos confusion that it won't sow or something. Okay, one of these creatures again. Shoot him up, Tanny! Confused or not, I'll just get up close and personal and kick your ass. Sure. What's level 44 going to do against me, baby? Didn't bother me at all. Not even a little bit. Weak-leveled enemies, I tell you. Kinda hoped there'd be more to that little dungeon with the classic music. Hey, we're here! The conductor must be inside! Says Tanny. Best girl, Tanny.
Hello.
What are you doing sitting there? Why, keeping out of your way, of course. How many hankies does a little madam need? Riddle me this, Riddle Sly and Chixie. One for when she's weeping, one for when she's sleeping, and one for when she's playing with the pixies.
Oh!
Another riddle? I suppose we'll need to look for some more pages from the Wizard's Companion then. Let the treasure hunt begin! Oh, that was easy. The Nature's Sun spell. Yep, I know how that works, because it's in this game. Loaf of Life spell. Produce a fresh loaf of bread to ward off hunger. Yep, that sounds like a yummy spell. Although, going by Harry Potter logic, you can't just make food. You have to, like, transport it to you from somewhere else. It's like, one of the biggest wizarding laws is that you can't just make food out of nothing. The origins of stone culture. Most like wizards will already be familiar with the wastestones that lie scattered around the kingdoms of the world. Wastestones are great treasures bequeathed to us by the ancients, and they are capable of recording our thoughts and memories, as well as restoring body and mind. Indeed, they are an invaluable part of any wizard's journey. Yeah, I used them instead of staying at inns! Because they're faster. Look at this funny spell! It's called Loaf of Life! It may sound funny to someone from your world, but it's actually rather useful. Not to me, I'm afraid. I love Floyd's fresh bread far too much. Well, I suppose there's something to be said for food that's been lovingly made by hand rather than conjured out of thin air. But there are some things only magic can achieve.
Excuse me!
Why does the ground always start shaking like that when we meet you? Oh, believe me when I say I look forward to the day when I can finally tell you that. Truly I do. We didn't ask how you felt about it, man. We asked you what the flip was going on. What's making that shaking? Well, if you must know, they're called nightmares. They're what happens when the wickedness that sometimes taints monsters takes on a physical form of its own.
What?
They what? Ever so sorry, but I can't tell you any more today. That's all for this little win. I'll see you again another sleepy time soon, if fate see fit, of course. Yeah, we're getting into some Kingdom Hearts territory. Dream worlds with nightmares in them. Is that what those creatures are that we've been fighting? There was quite a racket coming from your room last night. Did you have the dream? Well, as long as you had a nice stay, that's the main thing. Hypnos, I will never forget what a big help you were in this game. You know, I'm just gonna make jokes for all these inn people that we never talked to. Otherwise. So the next town is Broadleaf. I think this is like one of the worst towns to navigate. If not the worst. Joshua, that's an interesting name. Joshua, that was also a Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop character. So there's a lot of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop references in here.
Boosh! Got it!
Now Leander is here? Okay. We're back in another one of that conductor block streams. What's going on by you then?
Hello?
We better wake everybody up before we find out. Really, man? Waking all this loud trouble would be a right old chore.
Yeah.
Ah, but not if I use my secret weapon. How do you like my sleepy gun, eh? Got it off Neon the other day. Proper tidy, isn't it? Oh yeah, I like never use those things. Yeah, my ears. Perhaps you might consider a less intrusive means of awakening us next time.
Hello?
Mr. Conductor, you can hear me, can't you? Hoo-hoo, of course I can, I'm right here. I'll bet you're keen to hear the next part of what I was telling you, about nightmares and how they're formed from pure wickedness. But if you stand around here, you'll have monsters all over you before you can blink. Let's retire to our favorite little house first, shall we? Then we get Golden Grove music again, and apparently Leander is with us this time. Maybe this couldn't actually be the Golden Grove. So I'm guessing these creatures are nightmares. Not very strong so far. This has been a very, low-level mission. Anything around here, though? I assume we're never going to be able to come back here, so I just want to find all the treasures we can. And I'm pretty sure I already missed the treasure chest at that one, because I'd like to let us explore more. Okay, another squid thing, okay.
Raring to go.
There's a treasure chest. Got a lush beacon? Never heard of that one before. I'll go over here first, why not? Kill some more enemies. Get another treasure chest.
Careful, everyone.
Alright, I will take some 6 sensors any day of the week. Who are we gonna fight now? I don't care about the damn hint. Ugh, my ears are still ringing. Oh yeah, Leander, welcome to the team, the dream team. Okay, so we're fighting a dragon. No big deal.
This will be over in no time.
You're level 50. Incineraptor. You're going down pretty efficiently, might I add. Where the heck are you? That was cheap. Annie continues to be a little badass. Badass future princess. Well, I guess technically that'd be future queen, but I digress. This is different. Huh? I thought we were going to end up near that house.
Yeah.
Alman, this is that briny shrine place, isn't it? Out by Capstan Way. It's another place plucked from your memories. And I sense a strong aura of fear emanating from its every nook and cranny. Somebody was scared here. Very scared. I do hope the nightmares haven't managed to infect this memory lane with their wickedness. The evil aura causes negative emotions to increase, you see. If its tainted tendrils have wormed their way into your hearts, that might be what brought this place into being. Which means it's no place to be dawdling. Hurry! We'll meet at the house! Oh, a fangfish, hello. Yeah, you're nothing compared to the badass Tanny. She is so much stronger than the first time she came here. Okay, I'll take one of those. You know, I could buy, like, infinity of them at the one place. I should check here to see if there's a journal. We may have done enough to something ourselves. Can't read that tiny blurry text. What? Oh, wow, hello. What wind blows away our clothes? 1, 2, 3, where could they be? A clue for another treasure hunt, no doubt. So that's 3 more pieces to find, is it? We'll have them in no time, you'll see. Hoo-hoo, I hope so. Let the hunt commence. Okay, there's one down there. Not one up here. The Rejuvenate spell. Turn back the clock to return object to its former glory. Yep, I remember that one. The Insight spell. Reveal the hopes and dreams invested in an object. Don't quite remember that one. The Fireball spell. Conjure up a blazing orb of flame. Yep, obviously. That's one of my basic attacks.
Oh!
The Rejuvenate spell is in the Wizard's Companion too, so they use Queen Neria's magic in other worlds? Gosh. Yeah, because that's her time-reversing spell. Friends with the Queen, are we? Very impressive. Never mind friends with the Queen, Evan's the king himself! Not just any king, the king of brave and noble, the kind of brave and noble king who unites other rulers to face down danger and save the world. Which would mean, you're a kingmaker? I must say, I never would have guessed. That's charming you are! I'll have you know I can look very impressive indeed when I'm so inclined. Yes, I'm quite sure you can. Kingmakers. But perhaps this world is not as backward as it seems. Which makes me want you to be our saviors even more than ever. Yes, I made up my mind. It must be so. I've searched so many thousand nights to find someone who can help. Oh! More nightmares! Sadly, we will have to continue this another sleepy time somewhere. You'll come and find me, won't you? I'd be ever so sad if you didn't. Well, the last place is Ding Dong Dell. Over by you. You sure were saying some strange stuff last night. Something about rabbits? How many times do I have to say it? No rabbits here! You must have been having some kind of weird dream, Boop Beep. Joshua, I will never forget your kindness in this whole game. Guess I should also explore this town just to find some journals, but I'm not going to because I don't quite like navigating broadleaf. And we are right here. That's lovely.
Good day to you.
The
Enjoy
proprietor.
your stay.
And now Bracken is here. Okay, now we got everyone. Yep, everyone's asleep this time. Like Logsman, a lot of them. Arr, be blessed to hear Jums'll pop at this rate.
Blimey.
How the heck is Bracken still sleeping after that? Well, she does stay up very late inventing every night. Enter the. Maybe we should leave her by then. Be then. That would not do at all, I'm afraid. Evan! Oh, Evan!
Hey,
How many weird places are going to have to chase this guy through? Does he really still need us to prove ourselves? Believe me, I do not go running hither and thither out of choice. Saying one step ahead of the nightmares is just so very hard, you see. In any case, you know the drill by now. We'll talk more when you reach your destination. Okay, Bracken woke up. Hello. And now we're inside an average temple. Would have been cooler if all these dungeons were actually dungeons from the first game, since you're playing this music anyway. Okay, we'll go explore this area pretty quick. Just to kill some enemies, get some treasures, I guess. Little horn shell. Oh, one of these guys again. Fine, whatever. Yeah, if I took down the big guy, you guys won't stand a chance, you know. A little hidden chest here, I'll take it. Alright, that's a pretty handy item. Weird. We're in a dream, but I'm tired. Well, better something or other, because I talk too fast. Huh? Okay, you have... Flippin'! What are they doing up there, man?
Oh!
Gosh, we better keep in mind that we might be attacked from up there, too. Roger that. If I see anything raining down from on high, I'll give you a shout. Thanks, Salty. That'll be very helpful.
There goes nothing.
All part of the service, man. And let's get these critters clobbered, shall we? So those enemies aren't going to come on the field? They're going to attack from outside? Okay, that's a new gimmick. I guess he just powered up or something. It shouldn't be that big a deal, though. I mean, he's still a pretty weak monster. Yeah, he's still not very strong. Tearing through him pretty quickly. Can we actually kill those things? Oh, I guess we can now because they're coming on the field. Alright, let's get some extra experience, why not? You yourself not... Can I actually just shoot them? Oh my god, Tanny, just kill them! Just kill them and get them out of our way! And then the rest of them die. Hope we actually got experience with those ones who died automatically. Okay, that was pretty cool. Would have been cooler if I just shot them right at the beginning, because Tanny's a badass. It Some of my young memories may have gotten themselves mixed up in this particular memory lane.
Hello.
So this is the place from your past? Hoo-hoo-hoo, could it be? Perhaps. Whoever it is, it's certainly quieter than the ones in which we usually find ourselves, which should mean that it takes the nightmares a little longer to find me. Not long now until Saviordom is finally yours. Let's meet at that lovely house as usual, shall we? We'll hear some nightmares right here, but I'll take care of them real quick, like. Too easy, too easy. Okay, we are in the same place. And now you're not letting me... Okay, you're not letting me go back there. Screw you too. I guess we'll just head off to a new place then. Where do we go exactly? Oh, Tanny, use your plant bending! Yeah, this is what gave me the idea to make Tanny a plant bender, by growing these mushrooms. Tanny is also an Earthbender too, but not in the gameverse. And Tanny levels up because she's awesome. All I have to do is come down here, so be it. And there's Phil's car again. I love seeing Phil's car. Okay, let's just fight another monster. Oh, how about... I'm not gonna bother to read that stuff. Okay, one of these... You're not a golem. What are you?
Careful, everyone.
Nightmare King! Oh my... Oh! Okay, you're just another one of these guys. Okay. Nightmare King? Quite sudden, but you're not very strong. Not very strong for a Nightmare King, dude. Yeah, you got... Okay, making this tornado thing, that's a power I've never seen before. Come on, get back here, you coward! Follow the darkness and never find him. Seriously, you're tired? Wow, this guy's a pushover. Some Nightmare King you were. Why do I feel so nervous? It's not the first time we've been here, says Evan. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Tonight it's finally time to officially certify you all as Apocalypse-ready salvation providers. Well, after some minor preliminaries, of course, I'd like to tell you the tale of this dear little house, if I may. It's tied to the tale of another savior, you see, a great wizard. This is the place where he was born. The real house was in another world, but he traveled to this one in search of a way to save his beloved mother. He visited our world, just like... He didn't just visit it, he saved it. Oh yes, saved it from certain disaster. And then he went back home to his world, leaving only the wizard's companion behind. Now all you need to do is find it, and once you signed the pledge on the first page, you'll be able to access the magical martial method therein, and become savior-level spellcasters yourselves. Not a moment too soon, because a certain someone out there is very much in need of saving. And so to our final treasure hunt. This time, it won't just be scraps you're looking for, it will be the book itself. The great book sits and waits for you, its breath held, still a stone, so wicked spells and thieving hands both leave it well alone. It's hidden somewhere safe and sound, if someone unexpected, while other books fear such a place, our spellbook's unaffected. It's in the fireplace! Love you!
Love you too, babe.
Now off you go and find it, and when you do, be sure to sign the pledge. Yeah, I played the first game. I know it's in the frickin' fireplace.
Yippee!
This is it! The Wizard's Companion! Oh, well done, and thank you. Now you can become the best spellcasters anywhere. You can feel it, can't you? The power of the magical martial method detailed within its pages? Interesting. Will slow down time when you're casting spells, enabling you to use a special technique to make your magic hit way harder. If you're like casting, press the right ones and you'll boost spell strength, add bonus strikes, and other extras. Pressing a button will bring up another selection of icons, and the more you can get through before time runs out, the more effects you'll be able to add. When you run out of time, or hit the maximum number of button presses, any power boost you added will be applied, and the original spell will be cast. You won't be able to move while you cast a spell, but the evade command will cancel the spell and free you to avoid foes. However, any MP used won't be restored. As one advice, all will takes without using MP. Enter your main spell and any ensuing bonus blast. Hit a button associated with the misspell icon, and you won't be able to press another button for a little while. Interesting. And so we find our saviors at last, which leads us to my final request. It's shaking! It must be! Alas, it seems we brought ourselves enough time to find the book, but no more. They have caught up with us again. So be it. See you some other sleepy time. No, wait! We're running out of inns to visit! Well, I'm afraid that if you don't find one, we won't be able to meet anymore. Does it absolutely have to be an inn? It's the only place where enough dreams mix and mingle to bring about the conditions required. It would be almost impossible anywhere else. But of course, you said you were a king, correct? Which means you have a kingdom, which means there's a way that we can meet again. And again and again and again. There's also an inn at the Lair of the Lost Lord. You forgot about that one, didn't you? Do you mean you want us to build an inn in Evermore?
Yeah.
You're a genius, Evan! Let's head home and get to work! It's actually not a bad idea. Nothing says world-beating kingdom like a classy hotel, right? Indeed, indeed. And what nation would not be overjoyed to welcome the wealthy foreign visitors such establishments inevitably attract? But won't it bring nightmares right into our own backyard? Not if you build carefully and discreetly. You must hide it from them. Their eyes can be deceived. With the use of some form of magical barrier, perhaps. Intriguing. Yes, yes, and the Wizard's Companion contains the perfect spell for just such a purpose. You'll be able to build a wonderful establishment. I know you will. I suppose we can't very well give up now. Alright, we'll build somewhere to stay in Evermore. Yeah! I will look forward to seeing you there, dear friends. Until then... Don't let me down now. We will meet again. We must. I can't believe we never had to build... Like, we never could build in an Evermore. Not until now. So surprising. What's that you say? A strange and fantastical dream? How marvelous. You must come again. Alright, check that out later. Still want to know what that other warp point is. It's really weird. Alright, let's build an inn, shall we? In business. New Moon Rooms. That gave us a lot of citizens. And that completes the side quest. So we got 2 Savior's Tears in Hero's Delight. That Hero's Delight is really delicious. It's a really cool looking hotel. And alright, Roland, Batu, and Leander leveled up from that. That is just so satisfying. Alright, let's see what this is about. I'm really curious. This is strange. I don't like the looks of all these doors. Don't tell me it's not a pit of 100 trials. You built it, just as you said you would, and here I am, just as I promised. Not that I would miss it for the world. I dearly love our little meetings. Where are we? I suppose it must be connected to that house somehow, but... It's a special secret place that only those who stay at the New Moon Rooms can find. Let's call it the Midnight Garden. A place from which people's hearts can be reached. A perfect base for a savior, in other words. As I'm sure you know, people's hearts are what make the world go round. They are? Oh, come now, it's obvious, isn't it? What sets every story in motion? What drives every event ever written about in the history books? It all starts in somewhere's heart. Where did your desire to unite all the nations of the world under the Declaration of Interdependence come from, Evan? Why, from deep within your heart, of course. It's the interweaving of these desires and decisions, both great and small, that makes up the very fabric of our world. But when all of our memories, thoughts, and dreams commingle in one place, they combine to form something else. The strange and insubstantial worlds which can be visited from here. Now to the task at hand. As you can see, there are a number of doors here in the garden. They are currently closed, but each leads to a memory lane. All I need you to do, my dear saviors, is step through those doors and find the High Pikmin in the worlds beyond. What's a High Pikmin?
What the flip?
Yanamon, is it taller than a normal one or something? Not even slightly. High Pikmin are incredibly special and incredibly timid, born as they are from that most changeable and unsealable of materials, human emotion. They dwell in the deepest depths of our thoughts and memories, and make their homes in memory lanes, much as do our other friends, the nightmares. Now a riddle. What happened if the nightmares continued to grow stronger, while the High Pikmin remained blissfully unaware?
What?
Would the nightmares try and hurt the High Pikmin? Exactly! Yours is every bit as sharp of mind as I had hoped. All of which leads us to my request. I need you to make full use of the power of the Wizard's Companion and bring the Nightmare's reign of terror to an end. Hang on. We ain't just gonna let you throw out something like that without a bit more explanation. You calling us saviors makes me think this isn't gonna be a walk in the park. But of course it won't. Matters of the heart rarely are, after all. I certainly wouldn't dream of asking this of anyone who hadn't proved themselves worthy of the Wizard's Companion. In fact, I couldn't. Only those who have signed the pledge are able to acquire the keys for these doors, after all. Cool. The Materialize spell. Golly, a new spell? What does it do? It's a very interesting little trick that can turn thoughts into objects, keys to be precise. I cooked it up myself. I added the materialization properties of Love of Life to a base form mainly of the Insight spell, and spliced in the time manipulation properties of Rejuvenate, after which I...
Yeah.
We're not having Pressman. Tell us about these keys. Oh, of course. Yes, the keys. It's really the simplest thing to call them, but they're not the kind of keys you can pop in your pocket. They are locuses of power formed in places where heavy concentration of memories has accumulated. You see, thoughts and feelings don't only exist inside our minds, they gather in the places people inhabit. And the spell I just taught you can be used to give form to such thought clusters, as you might call them.
Oh.
And if we turn these clusters into keys, we can open these doors? Exactly. Then all you need to do is enter the memory lanes that lie beyond and retrieve the High Pikmin. There are 6 doors in total, and 6 High Pikmin. I do hope you'll be able to help them all.
Alright.
Of course we will! We'll save them from those horrible nightmares! Come on, everyone! Level 130?! What is with this power scaling, man? How much? 2,500,000. This is worth more than the other Pit of 100 trials! Jeez Louise. I don't need to mark this. Hang on, we don't know where any of these thought cluster thingies are yet, do we? Give us a clue, Rabbit Face! But of course, a few likely locations have drifted to me in the dreams I have visited. And one in particular stands out, a place home to sprites, and not just a few. Very many indeed. Home to sprites, you say? I'm guessing that means Pikmin, so where will we find lots of them? The Piglery and Evermore, perhaps? Yeah, I'm not gonna make up the word Piglery. It's nowhere nearby, I'm afraid. No, you'll find it in a little house that's far from anyone and anywhere.
Huh?
A little out of the way spot, is it? Yes, go there and try casting Materialize. You'll soon find what we're looking for, I'm sure. A little house that's far from... Okay, that's probably Auntie Martha's house. Okay, this is a much easier mission. Are you just gonna tell me where it is? Oopsie. My guardian's mysterious realm. You'll make mistakes from every lane before I head this little return to the house and find out or find you. The non-stop battleground, the Coliseum Slog? Return to the house where he found his companion. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I am... What? Now, no, I can understand your interest in that door, but it isn't one to be set through lightly. The Coliseum Slog lies on the other side. Is this like from the first game, the Coliseum? For what? The moment you step through the door, you'll be set upon by hordes of monsters, and thanks to those awful nightmares, they'll be even more troublesome than usual. The Coliseum Slog is what you might call a dream, by which I mean a very bad dream, of endless battle, a heating parade of opponents driven wild by the darkness. But, savers as you are, I'm sure it won't be too much for you to handle. Well, reasonably sure. Oh yeah? Trying to ride us into giving it a go, is it? Well, it worked. Come on, Evanman. Let's get slogging. Take on foe after foe in a non-stop series of unbridled battles. You can earn better rewards by taking on tougher opponents and dispatching them at high speed. I'm hooked.